My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you all are doing well. In this episode, I am reviewing a cook set that I discovered a few years back. And let me tell you this much. Let me get this out of the way. The value of this set is incredible. It is hard to believe that this costs less than $40. This is especially true when you look at the features of this cook set and you see the quality that this cook set has. I purchased this cook set in July of 2021, which means that it's been 3 years since I've purchased this kit. I have used this exclusively with my Overland setup, and I can tell you all, it works great. It really does. The company is known as Shineuri. Hopefully I said that right. This is their camping pans with removable handle set. And basically it is composed of 3 different items, which you see here. We have a 9.5-inch frying pan, an 8-inch saucepan, and we have the removable handle that's lockable. I did a little bit of searching concerning this company in hopes of learning more about them, but unfortunately I really didn't discover much. I know they were founded in 2018, and that's pretty much it. This is a cookware company. That's basically all that they offer. And since they were founded, they have earned a rather strong reputation, not only in the outdoor space with products like this, but with home cooking and so on. My name is Luke. This is the Outdoor Gear Review. Thank you very much for tuning in. Folks, let's get started on the review. What I have in front of me here are the 3 components that make up this kit. So we have the frying pan, we have the saucepan, and we have the lockable handle. As you can see, this is a very simple kit here, but I tell you, it is very functional, as you're about to see. As I'm going over all the information concerning these products and going over the pros and cons, you will see these products in use over the last 3 years. You're going to see some examples of what these pots and pans are capable of doing. When it comes to the features of this set here, basically everything nestles together, just like so. Now, I did learn the hard way that when you do this, you do need to have some sort of barrier between each of these pans here. And that's because when you put this on top of that, you tend to scrape up the Teflon surface. With this cook set here, this is non-stick, which is really important to me because when I'm out in the middle of nowhere doing some overlanding, some truck camping, car camping, whatever, I don't want to have to worry about the cleanup part. I want to cook my food, wipe it all up, and call it done. That is what Teflon, that is what non-stick allows you to do. It really does take a lot of stress off of you when you're in the outdoors because the cleanup process is so easy. Over the years, I have used a lot of pots and pans to cook with on my adventures, and I quickly discovered that I absolutely hate using aluminum and stainless steel. Anything that basically where food can stick to it, I don't like it. For an example, you cook up a pot of rice, you're not paying too close attention, and it burns to the pot itself. It just makes such a freaking mess. Or maybe you're cooking a dish that has some cheese on it, and the sides get hot, you're not working it, that cheese, the food, will burn to the side of the pot, and it will be almost impossible to get off unless you have soap and hot water. That is the primary reason why I went out looking for a non-stick cook set. And that's when I came across this here. When I go into the outdoors, for me, it is all about convenience. It's all about making my life easy, right? I don't want to have to worry about cleaning up pots. I don't want to have to worry about burnt stuck on food or anything like that. It's about enjoying the outdoors and not having to spend my time cleaning pots and so on. Since we have been talking about the non-stick aspect to these pans, that is the gray material that you see on the inside. Next, when it comes to these pans, you can see that the edges here are rounded. That's so that you can use this lockable handle. You can pick it up, do what you need to, unlock, squeeze the sides, switch to the other pan, and there you go. The next very important feature to these pans here are the fact that they have an aluminum core. On the inside here, there is a layer of aluminum, and this is what it does for you. So when you put this pan or this pan down on your stove, you put it on the burner, you fire it up, your heat goes directly into the bottom of the pan here. And because it has that core, it spreads out that heat so you get an even cook. The heat is distributed all around the bottom of the pan instead of it being focused on certain spots. That is a huge benefit when it comes to cooking. With these cores, you don't have to worry about the side of the pans being hotter than the center, so you get a good even cook. When it comes to this set here, it is suitable for all stove types, including induction, gas, electric, and glass. You can even use these on any type of camp stove. Unfortunately, you cannot use these on an open fire though. These are for stovetops only. It should be mentioned that the company states that the bottom of these pots is the only thing that should be exposed to high heat. The sides, for an example, should not be. With these pans, they are heat resistant up to 752 degrees. They are oven safe up to 536 degrees. They are dishwasher safe and fridge safe as well. You also need to know that there are two different versions of this set. There is a 3-piece, which you see here, and there is also a 4-piece set, which includes a 2-quart pot. As far as the weight goes for each of these components, I will flash those on the screen now because I forgot to write it down. My bad. Luckily, I did not forget to write down the price, and that is $33 for the 3-piece set. And that's actually what I paid for it 3 years ago. So it's good to see that the price on this set has not gone up, which is impressive considering the economic climate. When it comes to the pros and cons for these pans, let's go ahead and start with the pros first. First off, the quality of this set is fantastic. It is amazing to me that you can get such good quality at such a low price. $34 for this is amazing, or $33 for this is amazing. You have to consider, folks, that like these are not rinky-dink pans by any means. They are quite heavy, they're quite substantial, they have cores to them, non-stick. Without a doubt, I'm impressed by this cook set, especially for the money. With that being said though, I should get back on track as far as quality goes. The overall quality of these pans here is very, very good. In fact, I've had no issues at all, outside of some of the Teflon rubbing off, namely here on the frying pan, but this is 100% my fault. Going hand in hand with quality, we have durability, and the durability of these pans has been excellent. At no point in time have I ever had an issue. I did mention that some of the Teflon is beginning to rub off, and I guess I'll just go ahead and talk about that. This is completely my fault, and it's happening because I've taken the smaller pan, laid it down on top, and basically it's just sliding around and it's been rubbing off the coating. That is not the fault of this pan, this company, or even the Teflon. It's my fault. If you want to prevent this from happening, all you have to do is just take a paper towel, lay it down, put it on top, and you'll be fine. Also, you need to make sure not to use any sort of metallic utensils on this, because anything metallic is sharp enough basically to rub off this non-stick coating. Over the last 3 years, I've done my best not to use metallic utensils, but every once in a while, I had to. And with that being said, I have scratched this up just a little bit, but I have no regrets. These cost $33, I'm 3 years in, I've gotten my money's worth, and these still have many years to go, especially if I'm a little bit more careful. Without a doubt, this is a very versatile kit. You could do all sorts of cooking here. I mean, with this set here, I have everything that I personally need, because I'm only cooking for one person, maybe two at the most. If you're cooking for a larger group, maybe you want to get the 4-piece version that features the 2-quart pot. In the end, you have the capability of doing just about anything that you want to do. You can fry, you can boil, you can simmer, so on and so forth. Speaking of frying, we have the 9.5-inch skillet, and you can see here that we have tons of real estate. You could cook up all sorts of food, multiple burger patties, chicken, whatever you want. In other words, this is large enough to get the job done for most campouts and so on. When it comes to the lockable handle, it works incredibly well. It's very smartly designed, simple, easy, fast. The grippers up here at the top are covered in silicone. The lever locks it down. To unlock, you turn, push on the sides, and it opens up just like so. I've already spoken about the inner core here, and that really is a major pro for this set. Not all pots and pans have inner cores like these do. Basically, you're talking about good heat distribution, you're talking about an even cook, you don't have to worry about hot spots. This is an important feature that you want in your cookware, not only for camping purposes, but at home as well. The next pro that I have for this set here is affordability. At $33, $34, anybody can afford this. And that takes us over to my next pro, which is that these are very premium, especially for the money. When you go hands-on with this set, the weight alone is going to impress you. It has a very premium feel to it. It has a good weight to it without being like overly heavy. This, of course, is not a backpacking set. This is a car camping, truck camping, overlanding sort of cook set. That's where it makes sense. And that takes us over to the cons, everyone. And to be honest, I really do not have any cons for this set. I can nitpick on a few things if you want me to. What's that? You want me to? Okay. Non-stick, right? This is a delicate surface. This is something that you do need to take care of. As you can see here, My saucepan, it's pretty good. My skillet, it's pretty rubbed up. But you have to consider that I've been using this set for over 3 years, and these do have plenty of life left in them. You do need to make sure to protect this coating. Put down some sort of paper towel, protective layer in between the pots, you'll be fine. Make sure not to use metallic utensils, you'll be fine. In truth, folks, that is the only con that I can think of when it comes to this set. For $34, I'm just so impressed with this. This was a fantastic purchase. My wife and I like these pans so much that we ended up replacing our cookware at home with pots and pans from this company, and they are awesome. You know, I think that's a great way to describe this product in general. For $34, whatever it was, fantastic. I mean, just absolutely fantastic, very impressive. Again, this set has a very premium feel to it with a very inexpensive price tag. And at the same time, they perform exceptionally well. I certainly do not regret purchasing this kit, and I don't believe you will either. I will say, if you want your kit to last longer than mine is going to, be a little bit more careful with it, but like I said before, I really have gotten my money's worth out of this kit, and it's not done yet. I have many more years to go. But if you want a product that's gonna last you a lifetime, take better care of it than I have. And with that being said, folks, I am done. Make sure to sound off in the comment section below. What do you all think about this cook set here? Have you ever heard of this company before? Is there a certain brand of outdoor campwear that you like? If so, comment down below. Thank you very much for tuning in to this episode. I do appreciate it. Take care, strength and honor, be well. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, make sure to hit the thumbs up before you go. It helps the channel a lot. Bye, everybody.